Good evening, friends. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. We hold the clients in different parts of the globe. We hold our own proprietary hedge fund, our proprietary trading desk, commodities desk, our learning platform Sheetal Academy, and many more things. We also hold our Twitter groups where we continue to share more information, our Twitter IDs, our Telegram groups where we share the free information. If you wish to join, you can WhatsApp on my personal number, which is +91 9899 242 978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818 485 155. Corona is spreading across the globe. There is hardly any doubt about that. I still remember last year Facebook discussions with many friends when many Einstein, Edisons, and Newtons claimed that the corona will go in 2020 itself, once the vaccine would come. And now the scene is today, according to the very latest information, Los Angeles reported the Mu variant. And there are many articles we have on the Google who claim that Mu variant is capable to evade even the vaccines. So you are vaccinated or you are not vaccinated, it doesn't make any difference to Mu variant. United States, Australia, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, Taiwan, Philippines, India, almost everybody faced the brunt of corona and facing. Amid all this, hospitality, real estate, food delivery, these business houses collapsed, almost collapsed, except India. Why in India? Because in the stock market, India is always indifferent versus to the ground realities. So whatever the ground reality, it doesn't make any difference. Example, Nomura India Business Resumption Index is showing that the business activity is above pre-COVID level. I repeat, Nomura India Business Resumption Index is showing that the business activity is above pre-COVID level. The reality is thousands of jobs are cut in India. 36% of the companies registered in Registrar of Companies delisted, basically quit or shut down. 25 million jobs cuts in the month of April, May, July. As per Center for Monitoring and Indian Economy, I don't have the data of June, so no comments. Foreign institutional investors are quitting. 60% plus medium and small scale enterprises don't have the money to run, and there are many more ground realities. But the separate fact is that the market are completely away from the ground realities, which is called index management, and how the index management to be done actually. Anyways, I'm keeping a track on all the companies, those who are loss-making companies and continue to get traction in the Indian capital market, which is irrespective of their business model. I hope you saw the recent advertisement wherein Hrithik Roshan and Katrina Kaif acted as a Bollywood endorsers for Zomato. I might not be surprised in the later stages more cricketers or Bollywood stars would come, probably maybe Swiggy will also replicate the same, or Byju's, whose loss is 30 times in financial year 20 compared to financial year 19, may replicate the same. I'm completely, confident about that. So today I checked some statistics on Reuters. You know that I always speak when I always speak along with statistics. So I never speak without statistics. In 2018, Barbecue Nation reported 58 million Indian rupees of loss. I repeat, in 2018, Barbecue reported 58 million rupees of loss. In 2019, it was 384 million loss. In 2020, it is 323 million loss. And in 2021, it is 904 million loss, which means from 2018 till 2021, right? Am I getting clear? In 2018 till 2021, around 16, at least, I would say that 15 times loss grew by 15 times. So in 2008 you take flat 60 million, and 2021 you take 900 million. It is around 15 times. So loss grew by 15 times, 1-5. The biggest question is how the companies are getting the approval to list as initial public offer. That is the biggest 10th wonder for me, at least. Maybe it is not for you, but it is to me. That how a loss-making company getting an approval. Now come to the business model of Barbecue Nation. I've been through Barbecue Nation many times in New Delhi, and I know their business model. Their business model is completely on food. Do you think that in the times when Corona is there, the jobs are cutting, income level is falling, people are in deep poverty, and it is clearly witnessed that the loss of Barbecue is 904 crores, 4 million, which is 15 times of what 2018. Do you think that there is any probability that Barbecue Nation or companies like Devnani International, another IPO which is coming, Sapphire Foods, and our beloved Zomato will end up profitable? Now let's look at the stock price of Barbecue Nation. It is around 11, near to 1200, I would say. Do you think that the company who is in loss making from the last 4 years, consecutive 4 years, and loss is growing, by the way, loss is growing, how can this company stock be 1200 rupees? That's very important. So let's compare Barbecue Nation with SCL Technologies. 100% profitable company, information technology, having offices in more than 100 countries of the globe, giving almost every solution of information technology, profitable since inception, and more importantly, a company who is cash rich. Their share price is around very near about to the Barbecue Nation. So if I go with these statistics, then I think the SCL Technologies CFO should resign immediately. Rather, the whole board of SCL Technologies should resign, because they are cash rich, almost 100 countries they are working, several hundred clients. They are profitable since inception, strong leadership, more importantly, reserves and surplus, and lot of statistics. I doubt whether any of the statistics is applicable to the Barbecue Nation. If even after these statistics, SCL Technology share price is 1200, then I think the whole board should resign. Now let's talk about a very important statistics, which is the debt. You know that I am a statistical person. I always look everything from a statistics angle. So I checked the debt level of Barbecue Nation from Reuters. In 2018, 4,784 million. 4,784 million is the debt of Barbecue Nation. Total, long plus short, current plus non-current. 2019 grew to 5,778. So I repeat, in 2018 it was 4,784. In 2019 it grew to 5,778. In 2020 it is grew to 7,265. And in 2021 a little down to 6,000 million. So even if I compare from 2018, the debt level grew. From 2018, the losses are 15 times, the debt level grew. Corona is, I don't want to speak again. Do you still think that everything is going right in the system? It's not the question of the Barbecue Nation. It's not the question of Sapphire Foods. It is not the question of Devnani International, Zomato, maybe the upcoming so-called unicorns like Byju's, Paytm, and many other so-called loss-making unicorns who claim to be $1 billion. The biggest question is it's an organized fraud which is happening when a company who is in a loss-making business is except barbecue, because barbecue is completely to unicorns. How can the unicorns like Byju's, Paytm, Ola, Uber, Swiggy, Zomato, Lenskart, and Myntra, Flipkart, Snapdeal, and all these, how they get the approval of the IPO? Crores through the preferential issue of equity shares. So I have the article dated 4th September 2021. Barbecue Nation raised rupees 100 crores through issue of the preferential equity share. And the very surprising element to me is MIT. MIT is an iconic technological institution we have in the world. I am not from science, I have no science background, but still I have respect for MIT. MIT is amongst the technological iconic Ivy League institution in the world of energy or engineering, science, computer science and all. But one thing I fail to understand completely is that what the hell MIT saw in Barbecue Nation which I not been able to see. Because they raised 100 crores and 3 investors invested in this 100 crores. And out of 3 investors, 1 is MIT. Now, one thing I knew about MIT, it's a technological, education setup. So they are not a venture capitalist, they are not a private equity firm. They are getting donations or maybe the subscription fee, maybe the fee paid by their students and so on. So projects which they are doing for the corporates of United States. So the flow of money is limited. It is not that the flow of money is unlimited. Let it be honest. But what the hell MIT saw in Barbecue Nation, a loss-making company from the last 4 years? The debt level is rising. Corona is rampaging the whole globe. And it is not like that the Barbecue Nation is only present in India is present across the globe. So we have a hope that if the Indian business do not perform, then the outside business perform. Barbecue Nation having a lot of stores in United States, lot of stores in United Kingdom, many stores in Australia, many stores in Singapore, many stores in Thailand, many stores in different globes. Just like we have SCL, Apple, Samsung, TCS, Facebook, Google, Microsoft. So globally represent companies. I think I need to work very hard to understand one very good thing, which is that there is something in the system, which is that these venture capitalists or private equity firms, and now the education institutes like MIT, they are aware about something which we are not. So few years ago, when people, in fact, I used to ask question on the YouTube that how come these institutions getting the funding from private equity or the venture capitalists? Now the answer is apparent that the IPO is certain. Irrespective, whatever happens or not, IPO is certain. Like I have the data, because you know that I always talk when until otherwise I don't have the data, I never speak. So I got some data, and this data is provided by VCCH. VCCH. Paytm is founded in 2000, year 2000, which precisely means 21 years of existence, and they never be in the profit in the last 21 years. You would be surprised to know that Paytm total funding is more than $26 billion. Till now, they receive a funding of to the tune of $26 billion and consistent losses. Zomato receives around $18 billion of funding. Cartrade receive around $340 million of funding. Paisabazaar received $450 million of funding. Nikia, whose IPO is very near, raised $120 million of funding. Now, Paytm, Zomato, Cartrade, Paisabazaar, Nikia, and many such startups, including Barbecue, they are also backed up by private equity firms. One thing is very clear, that private equity is certain that the approval of the IPO cannot be rejected. And you know what I wanted to convey. That's very important. Probably tomorrow we may see yet another company in the Indian capital market who are in the losses from the last several years, but stock prices is up. I once again reiterate that companies like HCL, Wipro, Infosys, TCS, they should resign. Because if after earning 1,66,000 crores, 1,66,000 crores, TCS, highly profitable, cash rich, globally oriented company, their stock is around 3,600, while Barbecue Nation stock is around 1,200, then I think TCS board should resign. I know that many people don't like this video, especially from the paid media houses, corrupt analysts who are giving fake calls like this stock will go this stock will go this. I still remember Jeffries given a call on Zomato at 175. Jeffries. And I challenge Jeffries if they tell me when Zomato would be profitable in writing. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting Group. You know my personal number, which is +919899242978. To educate people, Treasury Consulting Group runs many Telegram groups. Our Twitter handle continue to educate people. We have a lot of more thing to educate people. If you wish to join, you can definitely WhatsApp +91 9899 242 978. But we are not paid, sold, and corrupt media, so don't expect we would be a yes person, just like Rana Kapoor. This is the video which is dedicated to the Treasury Consulting Group. And to be very honest, we are keeping this video now onwards at the end of every YouTube video. And all the courses by Sheetal Academy and Treasury Consulting Group. There are many questions people generally raised about Treasury Consulting, the products, the services, and we reply these questions on WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and variety of forums. But the quantity of questions, the queries are continuously increasing. Henceforth, we decided to make a video. Of course, this is not the only video which we are making. Rather, over the period of the time, we would continue to upgrade this video, to be precise. First of all, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group. We are based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. As we speak, company is around 5 years plus old, and more importantly, we are 100% cash rich company. Unlike the so-called unicorns, without quoting the name, and even if I quote the name, it's a fact that they never touch the profit. The company is in profits from inception. So since inception, the company is in profit. So we are a 100% cash rich group, 0% venture capitalist, and 0% debt. More importantly, our legal entities invest our free cash with mutual funds and international banks across the globe. We are a client to almost top 10 mutual funds in India, and that is the reason we do have holistic information about the mutual fund industry in India. That's a separate thing, that majority of the information never comes in public domain. Even if a fraction of the information comes in public domain, this fraction of information come for one day, and then you know how it happens. So as we speak, we do have three legal entities: India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. More importantly, we are a cash rich group, and we are having 0%, which means not a single cent invested by any venture capitalist or private equity firm. The company has not taken debt from any bank, financial institution, or hedge fund. So we are a zero debt company. That is something which we need to understand very holistically. The following are the products and services we do have about Treasury Consulting. The more detail is coming at the as the video progress. We have our own proprietary hedge fund. Many people in the world do not understand the meaning of proprietary. The proprietary means no party outside Treasury Consulting can invest in our hedge fund, which means that we trade with our own money. We are not accepting anybody's money. Even if you give us any amount of money, any proposal on the table, it is completely rejectable. So proprietary is a word which is often used in United States and Europe, but unfortunately this is least used in India. The proprietary means people trade their own money. They do not trade somebody's money. Even if tomorrow, after listening this video, you come to us and say that I give you $1 million to trade my money, I will say thank you very much. We are literally not interested. We hold our own proprietary fund, and that fund would continue to be proprietary, which means that the outside participation would continue to be zero forever. This fund includes the equities desk, the commodities desk. We have our virtual comics platform. More importantly, we have our OTT Academy. OTT stands at over the top, just like we are having Amazon Prime, we are having Netflix, Disney,
there are so many, OTT platform we have worldwide. Our OTT platforms is not as big because they started 6 months ago, but thankfully we are having handful of customers and they are growing. In our OTT platform, we are creating video and uploading at the back end of our platform. People with authorized login ID and password can see these videos. Apart from that, no one else is authorized to see these videos. As the video progress, you will get to know that as we are having around 13 plus, which is 1 3, 13 plus different series as far as the OTT platform is concerned. As we speak, August 2021, it is 13 plus, and we are continuously adding more series. Our idea is very clear. We will reach to 35 or probably 40 series in another 1.5 years of time. We are having our learning arm, which is Sheetal Academy. The details of the Sheetal Academy is given at the end of the video. We have our own family office desk. Rather, very soon, our hedge fund would be a part of our family office. We have our own pension fund desk in terms of consulting. And there are 62 plus different platforms which are listed on our fixed income platform, which is www.fixedincome.global. So as we speak, we have our proprietary hedge fund, we have our equities desk, we have our commodities desk, we have our virtual comics platform, our OTT Academy, our penny stock desk, Sheetal Academy, family office, pension fund, and variety of such platforms. TRFX Academy, which is our OTT platform, over the top platform. This platform is having 13 plus series. Now, few I mentioned, basic series, moderate series, advanced series, valuation series, treasury series, wealth management platform. Wealth management platform is actually integrated with TRFX Academy and would continue to be integrated because of course we would be investing heavily in the wealth management platform. When we speak about wealth management platform, we speak about the learnings. We are not talking about the trading. There is a difference. It's a training platform. Remember this. We have 13 plus different series, like few are basic series, moderate series, valuation series, advanced series, treasury series, research and analysis series, and we have variety of such series. So please do remember that. As we speak, we have around 180 plus videos live. Every week we shot 10 videos, so every month we are adding around 40 to 50 videos, and it will keep we keep adding more and more videos as the time would come. The target is very clear that we would be having more than 2000 plus videos probably in another 2 years of time, which means a dedicated private platform for learnings. So what is the wealth management platform? A wealth management platform is designed to cover all asset classes of the globe. The asset classes includes the fixed income, currencies, commodities, credit derivatives, structured derivatives, and many more. So I repeat, a wealth management platform is designed to cover all asset classes of the globe. Wealth management platform is also designed to cover continent-wise topic. Continents are United States, Europe, AXI, Asia excluding India. We have excluded India because the financial markets in India are very shallow. Very shallow. Like if you speak MTN, medium term notes, if you speak about any exotic derivatives, nowhere people are taking this. In fact, you know that I worked as a corporate registrar. Even today, 99% of the treasury function in India are working as a cost center. Hardly 1% are working as a profit center. Hardly 1%, to be honest. So the continent wise include United States, Asia excluding India, Asia excluding Japan, India and Japan, global financial centers like Singapore, Dubai, Hong Kong, Luxembourg, Switzerland, and respective, and of course Latin America. We are creating a wealth management platform which would be covering everything. Example, CDS, credit derivatives. India is not a market of credit derivatives. Reserve Bank of India on paper allowing credit derivatives, but neither we have buyer nor we have sellers of credit derivative. So on paper you have credit derivative, but practically you don't have the credit derivative in place. Henceforth, we really need to understand that if we wanted to talk about credit derivative, the only markets are US, Europe, or Singapore. India was not a market, is not a market, and would continue to be, because we are doing nothing substantial to create a credit derivative market in India. That's the reason, even after a lot of frauds which are happening, banks are just writing off the money from their books. Simply writing off the money from their books. Had it been the credit derivative, banks would be able to get their money back. But once again, if you talk about this issue, people don't understand because they are not interested to have this. Anyways, a wealth management platform designed to cover all asset classes of the globe. And very soon, this wealth management platform would link with our fixed income platform, which is www.fixedincome.global. And of course, we would be adding crypto as well. That is most important. We are planning around 1000 plus wealth management videos by December 2022, which would be covering continents like United States, Europe, Japanese market, Asian markets, global financial centers, Latin America, the tax havens like Bermuda, BVI, Caribbean and respective, and structured finance, my favorite. 1000 plus videos would be covering almost everything as far as the wealth management is concerned. We would be covering a very simplistic and the plain vanilla topic. At the same time, we would be covering the exotic topic also. So basically, our wealth management platform is for the people those who are having zero knowledge, and it is also for the people those who are having advanced knowledge. Please understand that. It is not designed for the people those who only have basic knowledge or the people who wanted to have exotic knowledge. People with the basic, moderate or advanced, they all can participate. This is our TRFX Academy, a screenshot taken from our fixed income platform. This TRFX Academy is our OTT platform, which is over the top platform. And in this TRFX Academy, we are of course interlinking the wealth management platform also. I promise you, probably in another 1 to 2 years of time, we would be adding a lot of content in our wealth management platform and of course our TRFX Academy. Only people with the login ID and the password can enter into this platform, and of course on a weekly basis we are trying to have at least around 10 plus videos, so that we would be able to reach to the target as far as the December 2022 is concerned, and we are committed to it, sir, to be honest. Treasury Consulting Group having own learnings platform, which is known as Sheetal Academy. As we speak, Sheetal Academy is covering around 13 plus schools. Few are mentioned here. The World of Options, Option Worlds, School of Nifty and Bank Nifty, School of Investment Banking, School of Venture Capitalist and Private Equity, School of Commodities, School of Accounting, School of Foreign Exchange, School of Treasury and Risk Management, School of Forensics, and more schools are coming. Before I change the slide, the purpose of Sheetal Academy is to create a learning platform which link with Thomson Reuters and Bloomberg. We know that we have many learning academies worldwide, and I challenge all learning academy, how many of them are actually linked with Reuters and Bloomberg? I often share Reuters and Bloomberg screenshots on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Twitter. Hardly I see, in fact, limited people in the world are sharing the Reuters and the Bloomberg platform screenshots, because the question is, it requires a very deep and dense knowledge. Once you are sharing the screenshots, people generally ask questions from you, and you should have a knowledge to reply. That is more important thing. Very soon we have more schools coming. So as we speak, we are having Option World, Nifty, Bank Nifty, School of Investment Banking, School of Venture Capitalist and Private Equity, School of Commodities, School of Accounting, School of Foreign Exchange, School of Treasury and Risk Management, School of Forensics. The other schools are School of Trade Finance, School of Regulatory, School of Treasury Technologies, Functional Training. We have functional trainings, forensic trainings, information technology trainings, regulatory trainings, and technological trainings. As we speak, around 200 plus trainings are listed. More trainings are coming over the period of the time. All these trainings and everything are integrated with our fixed income platform. You visit our fixed income platform and you would be able to get all trainings and all information here. Apart from that, we provided you the WhatsApp number. You just WhatsApp if you have any query, and in most of the cases we reply if we feel that the query is genuine. So the Sheetal Academy is a platform whose job is to provide practical and industry oriented knowledge. Of course, we link with Thomson Reuters, Bloomberg TV, and many international magazines, international books, and so on and so forth to provide you as practical training. You visit our YouTube channel. In fact, the video you just listened, you can compare this video with any other YouTube channel and rest you know. Apart from that, we just launched our TCG Video World. What is that? We have people, those who working day night in their respective jobs. Some are engineers, some are finance people and all. They don't have time to attend the regular one-to-one trainings. I agree that they need video trainings, like the content shot in the video delivered to them, and as and when they get time, they listen to it. We launched our TCG Video World, Treasury Consulting Group Video World. In this video world, we have decided to have 100 plus topics, 5 already done as we speak. As we speak, 5 video trainings are live, pay and get. The only time need is the time to upload on Telegram groups. Every training at least 1 hour or 2 hours. It is a video training, so it is not a one-to-one training. Videos are recorded, you get the videos, recorded videos. Videos to be upload in the Telegram groups, because Telegram gives you the privilege to upload 2 GB of video. Whenever we feel that the video length is big, we request people to share their Gmail IDs. They can create their fresh Gmail ID and we upload the video in their Gmail ID. Which so that because Telegram as we speak is giving a privilege of only 10 GB, 2 GB. This TCG Video Worlds covering advanced trainings, moderate trainings, and basic trainings. So basic trainings, advanced trainings, moderate trainings. Please note my next word carefully. All basic trainings would be 2000, which means you choose any topic of basic you get at 2000. Moderate and advanced training pricing depend upon content to content. So I repeat, TCG Video World is a platform when you have 100 plus topic, 5 already live, 2 hours video training. It's a video training to be uploaded in the Telegram group. If we need more space, we request for Gmail ID. Advanced trainings, moderate trainings, and basic trainings. Please do remember this. And this is live. This platform is well integrated with our fixed income platform, www.fixedincome.global. So this is well integrated with our fixed income platform. This is a glimpse of our hedge fund desk. Like I made myself very clear upfrontly that no third party in the whole world can enter in this platform, which means that we do not trade somebody's money. We only trade our own money. So no third party can enter in our platform. This is only for ours. But this platform covers equity desk. This platform covers Scalping Group. This platform covers commodities desk, comics platform, penny stock desk, silver scalping fund which we just started, and more importantly the Asian desk where we're covering Singapore and all, and the digital gold. More product we would be launching in this hedge fund, but I will again repeat, no third party except Treasury Consulting can enter in this fund. This is not for outsiders. This is our prop hedge fund, which is completely designed for the organization, by the organization. No third party is allowed. And we are very limited companies in the world, those who are running the profitable hedge fund. Our income and everything is really good, but we do not trade somebody's money. These are our credentials. You know my handheld number 9899242978. These are our WhatsApp numbers, our platform www.fixedincome.global, email ID rahul.magan@treasuryconsulting.in or info@treasuryconsulting.in. I assure you, probably in another 1 year of time, we would have more than 100 plus different platforms across the globe. Company would continue to be cash rich. We never allow any venture capitalist to enter in our company because we know the side effects of that, and we continue to add lots of products and services. In case you wish to have any information, these are all the credentials. Thank you guys and have a great time ahead.